Welcome back to our channel, American Legends Losses. This Monday we have another tribute video celebrating the lives and careers of some of the greatest American legends who have passed away recently. These actors created unforgettable characters and will always be remembered for their amazing works in film and television. Join us as we pay tribute to these stars who will live on through their magnificent works. We send our deepest condolences to the family during this time of great sadness and pray that God will welcome them with open arms. Show your love and affection by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing. Let's go straight to the point. Denny Scott Miller was born on April 25, 1934, in Bloomington, Indiana, as Scott Miller. He grew up in Los Angeles, California, where he developed a love for sports and acting. He attended the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, where he was a standout basketball player, earning a scholarship to play for the UCLA Bruins under the legendary coach John Wooden. Despite his athletic success, Miller had a passion for acting, and his tall, athletic build and striking looks made him a natural fit for Hollywood. Miller's big break came in 1959 when he was cast as Tarzan in the film Tarzan, the Ape Man, making him one of the first blonde actors to portray the iconic jungle hero. Although the film did not make him a major star, it opened the door to numerous television roles. One of his most recognizable roles was as Duke Shannon on the popular television series Wagon Train. He appeared regularly on the show from 1961 to 1964, becoming a familiar face to audiences. Throughout the 1960s and 1970s, Miller made guest appearances on a variety of television shows, including Gilligan's Island, where he portrayed a muscle-bound actor in a memorable episode, and Charlie's Angels. Despite his success on television, Miller's career was marked by guest starring roles rather than long-term stardom. However, his rugged good looks and dependable performances kept him working steadily in Hollywood for decades. In addition to acting, Miller was an advocate for health and fitness, often sharing his passion for a healthy lifestyle with fans. Denny Scott Miller passed away on September 9th, in Las Vegas, Nevada, at the age of 80. He had been battling amyotrophic lateral sclerosis at the time of his death. Despite his passing, Miller is remembered for his contributions to television and film, as well as for his roles in some of the most iconic series of his time. James Earl Jones was born on January 17, 1931, in Arkabutla, Mississippi. His early years were marked by hardship. His father, actor Robert Earl Jones, left the family before James was born. Jones was raised by his maternal grandparents in Michigan, where he developed a severe stutter, making it difficult for him to speak. However, with the help of a teacher, he overcame his speech impediment, and this journey shaped his iconic voice that would later become one of the most recognizable in the world. Jones attended the University of Michigan, initially intending to study medicine, but he eventually shifted his focus to acting. After serving in the military during the Korean War, he trained as an actor and began performing in theater. He gained prominence on the stage in the 1960s, notably for his roles in Shakespearean productions. His commanding presence and powerful voice made him a standout performer, and his portrayal of characters like Othello earned him critical acclaim. In 1968, Jones received widespread recognition for his performance in The Great White Hope, a role that won him a Tony Award and an Academy Award nomination when the play was adapted into a film. Jones' film career took off in the 1970s and 1980s, with notable roles in films such as Claudine and Coming to America. However, his most famous contribution to cinema was providing the voice of Darth Vader in the original Star Wars trilogy. Despite never appearing on screen, his deep, resonant voice became synonymous with the iconic villain. Jones also voiced Mufasa in Disney's The Lion King, further cementing his legacy in film. Throughout his career, Jones remained active in theater and won numerous accolades, including multiple Tony Awards, Emmys, and a Grammy. He continued to perform well into his later years, becoming a revered figure in American entertainment. As of now, James Earl Jones passed away on September 9, 2024, aged 93 years. Patricia Blair was born on January 15, 1933, in Fort Worth, Texas, as Patsy Lou Blake. She grew up in Texas and later moved to Los Angeles, where she pursued a career in modeling before transitioning to acting. Blair had a striking beauty and charismatic presence, which quickly caught the attention of Hollywood producers. She began her acting career in the early 1950s, taking on small roles in films such as Jump into Hell and City of Fear. Her early work on the big screen eventually led to more prominent roles on television, where she would become best known. Blair's breakout role came when she was cast as Rebecca Boone, the wife of frontiersman Daniel Boone, on the popular television series Daniel Boone. She starred alongside Fess Parker and appeared in all 6 seasons of the show from 1964 to 1970. Her portrayal of Rebecca Boone earned her widespread recognition and endeared her to audiences for her warmth and strength as a frontier wife and mother. Prior to Daniel Boone, Blair had already gained popularity for her role in The Rifleman, where she appeared in 22 episodes as Lou Mallory, a love interest for the main character. These 2 roles solidified her status as a beloved actress of the 1950s and 1960s television era. Throughout her career, Blair made guest appearances on various television shows, including Perry Mason, Bonanza, and Gunsmoke. Though her career slowed down after the 1970s, her work during the golden age of television remained well regarded by fans of the genre. Blair was known for her versatility, able to transition between dramatic and lighter roles with ease. Patricia Blair passed away on September 9th in North Wildwood, New Jersey, at the age of 80, following a battle with breast cancer. She left behind a legacy of strong, memorable performances in some of television's most iconic series. Her contributions to the small screen remain appreciated by fans of classic TV, and she continues to be remembered as one of the talented actresses of her time. Jay Hefner, born on August 15, 1999, was an emerging adult film star whose career had just begun to gain traction in the industry. Raised in a small town, Jay was known for his charismatic personality and striking looks, which helped him quickly rise in popularity. Despite the controversial nature of his profession, Hefner had a loyal fan base and was regarded as a promising talent. Outside of his career, he was described by those close to him as a kind-hearted and generous individual who cared deeply for his friends and family. Hefner was also known to be ambitious and had aspirations beyond the adult film industry, hoping to one day transition into mainstream media or other ventures. On September 9, 2024, Jay Hefner's life was tragically cut short at the young age of 24. In what authorities described as a senseless act of gun violence. The incident occurred in Los Angeles, where Hefner was residing at the time. Details of the shooting remain unclear, but early reports suggest that Hefner was an innocent bystander caught in the crossfire during an altercation. The sudden and shocking nature of his death sent waves of grief throughout the adult film community and beyond, with many expressing their sorrow over the loss of such a young and promising life. Friends, family, and fans took to social media to mourn, describing him as a vibrant and kind individual who was taken too soon. Hefner's untimely death reignited conversations about the rampant gun violence in the United States and its devastating impact on young lives. His passing serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the senselessness of violence. Despite his short career, Hefner's impact on his fans and colleagues in the industry was significant, and he will be remembered for his talent, ambition, and kind-hearted nature. His family has asked for privacy during this difficult time, as they process the loss of their beloved son and brother. Carroll Dawson was born in Alba, Texas. He grew up with a deep love for basketball and pursued the sport throughout his youth. Dawson attended Paris Junior College before transferring to Baylor University, where he played basketball for the Baylor Bears. His passion for the game extended into coaching, and after college, Dawson began his coaching career at various high schools and junior colleges in Texas, eventually landing a position as an assistant coach at Baylor University, where he made a name for himself as a talented and knowledgeable coach. In 1980, Dawson joined the Houston Rockets organization as an assistant coach, working with some of the NBA's biggest stars. His keen eye for talent and dedication to player development helped guide the team through several successful seasons. Dawson worked closely with Hall of Famers such as Hakeem Olajuwon, Clyde Drexler, and Yao Ming, playing an instrumental role in developing their skills and leading the Rockets to success. In 1996, he transitioned into a front office role, becoming the general manager of the Rockets. As GM, Dawson's leadership helped the team remain competitive in the league, overseeing significant roster changes and building teams that regularly reached the playoffs. Throughout his 27-year tenure with the Houston Rockets, Dawson earned immense respect from players, coaches, and executives across the NBA. His reputation as a hard-working, humble, and talented basketball mind was well known. Dawson retired in 2007, leaving behind a legacy of success and dedication to the Rockets franchise. He continued to be involved with the team in a consulting capacity after his retirement, remaining a beloved figure in the organization. Carol Dawson passed away on September 9, 2024, age 86 years. His death was mourned by the basketball community, particularly in Houston, where his contributions to the Rockets were deeply appreciated. Dawson's legacy lives on through the countless players he helped shape and the lasting impact he had on the game of basketball. Ben Vishala Thapa was born in Cambridge, England. From an early age, Thapa showed a passion for music, particularly opera, which eventually led him to pursue a career in the performing arts. He attended the prestigious Guildhall School of Music and Drama in London, where he honed his skills as a tenor. His musical talents, coupled with his dedication to his craft, quickly set him apart as a rising star in the world of classical music. In 2004, Thapa's career took a significant turn when he became one of the founding members of the classical crossover group G4. The group first gained widespread attention after appearing on the British television show The X Factor, where they wowed audiences with their powerful operatic performances, blending pop and classical styles. Thapa's low tenor voice became a defining feature of G4's sound, and their performances captivated both opera lovers and mainstream music fans. Following their success on The X Factor, G4 released several albums, including their debut album G4, which topped the UK charts and went multi-platinum. The group quickly became a household name, performing across the UK and internationally. Thapa remained with G4 until 2018, performing in numerous concerts and helping the group maintain its popularity for over a decade. His unique vocal range and stage presence contributed significantly to the group's success. While part of G4, Thapa not only established himself as a talented performer, but also connected with fans who appreciated the fusion of opera with more contemporary music styles. After leaving G4 in 2018, Thapa focused on solo projects and continued to pursue his passion for opera and classical music. He worked on various collaborations and performed in solo concerts, expanding his repertoire beyond what he had achieved with G4. His dedication to the art form remained strong, and his career continued to flourish. Ben Vishala Thapa passed away on September 8, 2024, age 42 years, leaving behind a legacy of musical excellence. His contributions to G4 and his individual achievements as an opera singer cemented his place in the hearts of fans and the classical music community. Thapa will be remembered not only for his extraordinary voice but also for his ability to bridge the gap between classical and popular music genres. Wilbur H. Jennings, known as Will Jennings, was an American lyricist born in Kilgore, Texas. He gained widespread recognition for his contributions to music, particularly for penning the lyrics to two of the most iconic songs in modern history, Tears in Heaven by Eric Clapton and My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. Jennings had an extraordinary ability to capture deep emotions through his words, which resonated with audiences worldwide. He collaborated with several well-known artists and composers throughout his career, including Steve Winwood, for whom he wrote the lyrics to hits like Higher Love. Jennings' work was notable for its emotional depth and universal appeal, making him one of the most respected lyricists in the music industry. Jennings' songwriting achievements earned him numerous accolades. He won 3 Grammy Awards, 2 Golden Globe Awards, and 2 Academy Awards. the latter for My Heart Will Go On from the blockbuster movie Titanic. The song became a global sensation, cementing Jennings' place in music history. In recognition of his outstanding contributions to songwriting, Jennings was inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 2006. Despite his success, Jennings remained humble, focusing on the craft of songwriting rather than seeking the spotlight. Later in life, Jennings continued to work on various musical projects, although he kept a relatively low public profile. His legacy as a lyricist continued to inspire new generations of songwriters. On September 6, 2024, age 80 years, the music world mourned the loss of Will Jennings. His death marked the end of a remarkable career, but his timeless lyrics live on through the music he helped create. Jennings' ability to translate complex emotions into song lyrics ensured that his work would remain beloved by fans and musicians alike for years to come. Keanu Reeves, the beloved actor known for his roles in The Matrix and John Wick, has had a few recent health challenges but remains active in both his career and personal life. Earlier in 2023, Reeves sustained a knee injury while filming the movie Good Fortune. The injury occurred during a scene with Seth Rogen and Keke Palmer, where Reeves cracked his kneecap. Describing the incident with his usual sense of humor, Reeves recounted how he fell awkwardly, causing his kneecap to crack like a potato chip. Despite the injury, after some recovery time, Reeves was back on set a month later, continuing with the film's production apart from his injury. Reeves has also made headlines for his ongoing involvement in various projects. His grunge band, Dogstar, recently announced their first new album in over 2 decades, showcasing Reeves' passion for music in addition to acting. Moreover, fans saw him at San Diego Comic-Con in July 2024, where he discussed his upcoming ventures, including John Wick Chapter 4, which has been a massive success. Though he has faced health issues in the past, such as a secret battle with a spinal injury during the Matrix filming, Reeves remains resilient and continues to work on exciting projects. Fans continue to admire his dedication, humility, and positive outlook, both on and off the screen.